Right now, get ready, go. Here comes the tail.
Get ready, here comes his tail.
Alright, so today we started in Valdez, and a couple hours later we ended up at Meares Glacier. Those of you that have been around here before, a little bit further than Columbia Glacier, but it's much larger, and it's one of the few glaciers that actually is growing rather than getting smaller like most of the glaciers in Alaska. So pretty amazing place. You'll see otters, you'll see seals on the ice, and you'll see a lot of icebergs breaking off the glacier today. But all in all, another great Alaskan experience. We've been very fortunate over the years to be able to see some pretty incredible places. And I'd have to say that Prince William Sound out of Valdez, Alaska is probably one of the most breathtaking places we've been in all of the world, not just in Alaska, not just in North America, pretty much anywhere. Valdez itself is a super small town. If you haven't been here before, you can get here either by air on Alaska Airlines from Anchorage. Unfortunately, that flight gets canceled a lot because of fog. Or you can do what we did. You can drive, 4.5 to 5.5, almost 6 hours, depending on how fast you go, from Anchorage all the way to Valdez. You'll see some of the most incredible scenery in the world there as well. But once you hop on a boat in Valdez, there's a couple that go out every day. They head out and do some tourism trips, and they bring you to some amazing glaciers. Some go to Columbia Glacier, which is closer than where we went here at Meares Glacier. What's amazing is, really, once you leave the port of Valdez, which is where the boat takes off, in Valdez Harbor, goes through the port of Valdez, and once you head into the Valdez Arm, you see just some of the most amazing scenery on earth. You have waterfalls coming off the side of the cliffs, and there's no shortage of wildlife everywhere. In this area, you'll probably see some, it could be some mountain goats, some Dall sheep. You'll probably see puffins, eagles, and then just sheer cliffs. You're talking cliffs that go from sea level to thousands of feet instantly. And most of the shorelines are going to be really green. This area gets a lot of rainfall throughout the year, and it gets a lot of snow. There'll be glaciers that stay here year-round as well. And ultimately, you want to keep going, and once you get into the Prince William Sound, it just gets better and better and better. Technically, you're in Prince William Sound from Valdez all the way out, but once you get out past the Valdez Arm, into the major part of Prince William Sound, it just gets better and better. You'll see Columbia Bay on your right, which is a glacier area as well. But the ultimate destination here is Meares Glacier. And if you take a tour like we did, it's an 8.5-hour round-trip adventure. I don't think anybody's ever got bored on this adventure. It's literally like looking out the window and seeing National Geographic type stuff every second along the way. You'll see humpback whales. They're pretty easy to spot when it's calm. If it's not calm, it can be more difficult. But when it's calm in Prince William Sound, you'll see that spout come up. And sure enough, there's whales all over the place in here. Most of them are going to be humpback whales. You'll get an opportunity to see them feeding. I mean, I don't think I've been here probably a half dozen times on these boats and never once not seen all this wildlife. Now, what can be even more amazing is the orcas. It's never a guarantee that you're going to see orcas. You got to get lucky. But if there's one place you're going to see them, it could be here. Why are they here? Most likely because in the Port of Valdez area, there are some fish hatcheries with pink salmon, and this area is loaded with pink salmon and other kinds of salmon, and the orcas will come in here just to feed. So if you're fortunate like we are, you could end up seeing a pod or two of orcas. We saw 2 different pods on this trip, and they, the tour boats are not allowed to follow them, but if you stay your distance, you'll see that the killer whales are not shy about coming near the boat and continuing to feed. It's almost like they're putting on a show for guests. Now, continuing on, you'll go past Glacier Island, and you'll get up into a big, large inlet as you pass Wells Bay, and you'll head up into what they call Meares Glacier. At this point, you're probably 3.5 hours from Valdez, depending on how fast the boat's going. Now, this is a large tidewater glacier, which there are not many tidewater glaciers left in North America. This one, roughly 80 miles from Anchorage as the crow flies. You can't drive there, unfortunately. You got to go all the way around or hop in a boat. But what an incredible experience to come here and see this. Now, This glacier itself, these boats are able to get right up to the front of it. And as they get right up to the front of it, you can see the glacier calving. You can see ice falling off. There'll be seals right on the ice playing around. You'll find an endless amount of sea otters all over the place. And sure enough, this is a trip you're going to remember for the rest of your life. It's something I recommend. If you go to Alaska and don't go on a trip like this, you didn't really go and experience Alaska. Just remember, this isn't a cheap trip. If you're an adult, it's going to cost you $170, worth every single penny. These operators do a great job at finding wildlife, pointing it out to you, showing you glaciers. You'll find icebergs all throughout Prince William Sound as you get close to the glacier, and you'll leave with memories that will last a lifetime.